Okay, so I'm gonna be playing some White Day. You know, Friday the 13th. Don't do anything crazy. Um, oh damn. That sucks. As soon as I get in the game, I hear the janitor. It probably didn't help that I ran, but meh, I didn't know how close he was. Turns off the light. Gotta save that power. I'm probably gonna jinx myself, but I find that, like, I don't know, the first time I played the game, maybe just because it was the first time I played, um, I had like a way harder time and it was on normal mode. This is on hard mode, and I'm like, I don't know, I'm getting through it way quicker. Like, I don't know why the tree part, I had so many issues going through that when I first played it. Because I was pressing the QTEs on my keyboard, but it wasn't working, so I thought maybe I was pressing the wrong buttons and you're supposed to use the mouse, so I don't know. It just didn't work. Damn friggin' janitor. Hmm. I need to go over there. Oops. Damn it. Guess I could always run and then just lose him somewhere else. I might do that. I wonder where he is. Run. He sounds pretty far away. Hmm. Oh damn. It's one of those stupid little floating faces. Where's it gonna come from? Sometimes you can see it before. There we go. Faint hello. Thanks for that. I appreciate it. Maybe I should probably heal, I guess. Do you know soy milk? Achievement, progress. That's a lot of soy milk. I forgot I wanted to check. Yeah, between those two classrooms. Hopefully the janitor isn't over here. This is between... Hmm. Oh, right here? This is a drawing of a stick bug saying... Oh, I thought I turned that off. Stick bug saying something. So I got that. Awesome. I swear I turned off because my Steam still has the little avatar coming up in the corner of my friends playing. I swore I turned it off. That's annoying. Let's do it. I don't want to go there yet though, because I'm pretty sure I get shut out, right? I think that's how that works anyway, from this building. Oh.
Tell me why So Young's face froze all of a sudden. Did you come to this school just to follow around So Young?
Aren't you the one who's chasing after So Young? That's what I was going to ask you. A simple thank you would have been nice. I guess we'll say that.
Thank you? What should I thank you for? I think you are very confused. She's so irritating. Just tell me, why So Young left the media room so mad with that face?
Can't you see by looking at your doodling? You are the one who's been stalking So Young. Why don't you go ask yourself? Let's say that.
What?
We triggered her. This is kind of cool. His face is like in the toilet. Wow. Well, that's cool. I guess in hard mode, or I don't know if it's because I'm in hard mode or because I'm finding all the doodles. I don't know which one it is, but you get to interact with that girl. We saved her from the janitor. Main character's such a nice guy. But now I have to go all the way back to where I wanted to go. Feels bad. Oh well. I'll get there. Eventually. Hurry up and hobble along, janitor. I got most of the stuff from this building anyway. There's a couple more things that I need to get. I don't know if I can get them all at this point though. It's raining outside where I am. It's raining in the game. Same. Better not be here, janitor. I wonder if that girl, I don't even know her name, I don't remember. Does it even say her name? No. Okay. Whatever. go where we need to go. It's kind of cool they have the different levels like that. Different levels of hardness, and you can get extra jump scares and everything. Gives the game, I guess, a little more like playability. So it's not all boring and the same. I think I got everything from these classrooms. Oh, interesting. Oh. Yeah, door shut. I should have just gone. Oh well. I can look at my notes. Looks like I just need to go to the gym storage room. Come on, you don't know where I am. You shouldn't. It's triggered. Hurry up and go away. Sounds like he's walking away. I'll be able to go in another minute or so. Document, purchase, request slip. Okay, it's just insect repellent to prevent damage caused by insects while participating in outdoor activities. Warning, keep away from heat and open flame as the content is extremely flammable. So we already got that. I guess that's it in here. I didn't keep a note for all like the coins or anything like that, but imagine I'll need them. So I'll just have to look. I have a good stack of those. Oh, right there. There's one. So I got emergency kit. I wrote that one down. So look at that. Wow, I sure missed a lot of stuff in the first time. Is one of those stupid things gonna come again? Document. Trade Finder, Yandu newspaper fall issue. Is fall the season for suicide? According to statistics, people with specialized jobs commit more suicides than average people. Gender-wise, more women tend to commit suicide than men, and more adolescents, those in their 20s and 30s, and the elderly are subject to suicide. Statistics also show that suicide rates peak during fall or spring and fall. Just with these facts, it can be argued that rather than being rational, the motives of suicide are often emotional ones. In most cultures, suicide is treated as a crime or escaping from reality. In a religious standpoint, it is considered a sin. Suicide is one of the choices that God has granted humans, but it also has the greatest punishment. Researchers today say that broken identity, anxiety, and stages of hopelessness lead to suicide, especially for teenagers. It's most commonly caused by mental stressors. Mental stress causes serious damage to people who do not possess a fully developed sense of self. In such cases, it's crucial for the people around the at-risk to show continuing support and interest. A person ready to commit suicide feels that they are at a crossroads. They choose death when they decide that life is meaningless. Makes me think of 13 Reasons Why. Let us not forget that we do not need some grand reason to continue on with our lives. Life is meaningful enough as being an opportunity to grow and better yourself. The support from loved ones can greatly reduce the chance of suicide. Life can be meaningful even in a simple breath. That's true. It was a good show, but it was sad, obviously, but can I get a jump scare from those? If only, eh? I think that's it in this room. So I'm done with that. I really want to get into like all the desks and everything. Someone's at the window. Hello. Oh, right there. How am I supposed to get that though? Oh, okay, I guess you just have to stand up. Makes sense. So I got typewriter button M. Where do you look at the cabinets with the medals? I don't think I'm missing anything else in here. I got the hat. Will you give me a jump scare? Nope. No. Nothing. Okay, so I guess I'm just gonna go on to the other building because I believe I got everything. Yeah, nothing over here. Generator hasn't heard me yet. go. Because I'm all done in this building as far as I know. Conversation with female students and your choices will affect likability. Yep. They probably don't really like me. TBH. I have to find a way to get to the new building. Oh, okay. Great. Sound of a storm's nice. The sound of someone knocking's a little disconcerting. Oh, I should close that. Oops. Close. So I can reach. I can't reach over there anyway. What a ripoff. Can I go around the chair? Whatever. Document. Investigation report. Mental health of the students. The anxiety of students and their ineffective coping methods. Taejun Lim. School administration, manager, and Korean language teacher. Many of our students suffer from considerable anxiety about their future. This is quite natural considering their state of adolescence. However, some students are using odd methods in an attempt to cope with their anxiety issues. These odd coping methods are spreading across the school like wildfire. In a way, this brings light to the fact that the students today lack responsibility and a sense of identity. The real problem, however, is that some of these odd coping methods are taken as more than just a joke. They're turning into a fanatic religion. Students who have yet to form a solid sense of identity are more easily lured into joining these fanatic sects. One of the main coping methods the students are using is the act of calling the dead. Using a Ouija board, students attempt to call upon the dead to quell the uncertainties they face by asking the ghost questions or even to predict the future. At a glance, it could be dismissed as an immature act of self-reassurance that can be safely ignored. However, that is not the case. When such acts are committed repeatedly, the student will often eventually lose his or her grasp on reality, and in some extreme cases, the student exhibits a full-on psychological breakdown. This matter must be resolved for the safety of the school, and heavy supervision is advised until a... Oh, it's incomplete. Let's see, what room are we in? Counselor's office. I don't think there's anything in here I need to get. Besides like that. But nothing like important towards the ghost stories. I have that code written down. Where was it? Consistent, let me see. 8, 1, 2, 4. No. 8, 2, 4, 1. No. 4, 2, 1, 8. No. 1, 4, 8, 2. Maybe it's the wrong one. 2, 8, 4, 1. It must be the wrong one. I have lots of stuff written down, so this is from the first time I played. Just seeing if I had it. Because I don't understand how to beat that one puzzle. Oh. I forgot about that part, it kind of triggered me. Feels bad. phone. Hello? Wow. Interesting phone call. Document. Oh, school coin. Nice. Thought this was a room with something on the chair, but it's not. Document. Class materials, Oriental Studies, Interesting Theory of Five Elements. The theory of five elements is made up of a cycle of harmony and aversion, harmony being an energy aiding another energy to flow better, and is a forward movement in the cycle. In contrast, aversion is when an energy is going against another energy to block its flow, and is a backwards movement in the cycle. The flow of aversion is as follows: metal, wood, metal can cut through wood, wood, earth, wood takes nutrients from earth, earth, water, water can block, or earth can block water from flowing, water, fire, water extinguishes fire, fire, metal, as fire melts metal, and then the cycle repeats. The following, wow, the flow of harmony is as follows: fire and earth, fire returns to earth after being exhausted, earth and metal, metal is extracted from earth, metal and water, metal becomes the source for water, water and wood, water raises wood, wood and fire, as the wood burns to create fire, and the cycle resumes from the first. In the cycle of harmony, there is a hidden principle that all wrongs will be righted. This can be said to be a true reflection of the depth of Eastern philosophy. Great. Oh. This. Uh-oh. This must be like a jump scare. No? Maybe. I'm worried. Okay. Maybe I'm worried for nothing. School coin. Great. But what's with the music then? I got a bad feeling. But I'm still gonna look around. Lost and found the key. Truth Finder, Yonju newspaper spring issue. Let's learn about Morse code. Morse code is a communication code invented and developed by Samuel Finley, Reese Morse, that can compose and send sentences using short and long signals. It is considered the most basic emergency communication device due to the fact that you can communicate using very simple signals. As Morse code is composed of short and long signals, you do not need a special device to communicate as long as you can express it. For example, you may send messages by controlling the speed at which you blink or tap with your fingers. For this characteristic, it appears often in books and movies where the main character in danger uses it to secretly send messages without being found out by the enemy. The original Morse code requires that you pause about 3 short signals between sending of a text, but depending on the situation, it's possible to send signals continuously. In such cases, you want to analyze it in sections broken up using the same number as a single signals. For example, if it's a number, every 5 signals indicate a number. So for a 4-digit number, it would be 5, 4 equals 20, thus you would analyze 20 signals in sections of 5. Great. And there's nothing in here. Why? Why can I even open it? I got a paper crane, so this is the nurse's office. Got the paper crane on the bed. whispering stopped when I came over here. Hello? And I need to find the lenses for that. I know that. Document. Is this the one about caffeine? Yeah. Caffeine in teenagers. Coffee is the most popular beverage containing caffeine. Moderate consumption of caffeine can stimulate the central nervous system, boosting work performance and reducing fatigue. On average, consuming no more than 400 mg is recommended to enjoy the health benefits. A cup of coffee contains approximately 100 mg of caffeine. Regular consumption of caffeinated products such as coffee can lead to caffeine addiction and eventually cause withdrawal symptoms. Common withdrawal symptoms include fatigue, nausea, vomiting, hypotension, and headache. However, the harmful properties of caffeine itself are not worrisome. It is when caffeine is consumed in excess that it becomes a health hazard. Overconsumption of caffeine leads to the onset of harmful symptoms, and continuous consumption can lead to death. For adults, the lethal dose of caffeine is 150 mg/kg, or about 50 to 200 cups of coffee. The lethal dose is much lower for children and teenagers. Caffeine is also known to cause birth defects. Like alcohol and nicotine, caffeine is a drug with addictive properties, but unlike the others, it does not have any age restrictions. Therefore, it is important to better understand the properties of caffeine and moderate its consumption. Thanks for that information. Wow. No jump scare either. Some of the things when you can look like that, I'm like, are you gonna jump scare? Ooh. Hello. Occult Club announcement. Event announcement from the Occult Club. With the start of a new term, we have prepared an event for everyone. We will give out a small prize for anyone who can solve this quiz and bring the hidden treasure to our club. The treasure is sleeping under a place covered by the dust of erased knowledge, and it can only be woken by the hand that handshakes every day. The hidden treasure is a clue to one of the latest ghost stories of the school that's quickly gaining fame. Whoever finds it first can have it. No one has been able to collect the full series so far, and therefore it is a high commodity collectible among students. It's a great opportunity to get both the clue for the latest ghost story and a handsome prize. We hope all you participate. P.S. If by chance you collect all the clues to the ghost stories through this event, please contact the president of the Occult Club. So I wonder if we get all the ghost stories in the game, if you get like some bonus thing or something. Because that's what I want to do. I want to get all the ghost stories. We got 7 of those now. Nice. So this is a girl's bathroom. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes. Oh, damn it. So I got the paper crane. Nice. So I have 3. I think I need 5. Oh. No. No jump scares. And no coins or anything that I see. I want to get all the ones that I can. And then the guy's bathroom. I thought there was something in the guy's bathroom. No, I don't think so. I'll just take a look though. Urinals. Oh, there's a document. I didn't write that down though. Worn paper, ghosts in the music room. Many kinds of ghosts have been appearing in the music room. The most common one seen is the piano ghost. Apparently this ghost appears when it's dark and rainy and plays the piano alone. Another ghost sighting states that the stereo in the music supplies room turns itself on. It used to be in the music room, but had to be moved to the supplies room where odd events began to happen. Most people believe it's caused by the music teacher who killed himself last year. Give me some jump scares. Thought we were gonna get one from that girl lying there, but nope. No. So we got a piece. Buy 2 of those, I guess. I like getting the soy milk. In real life, I don't really like soy milk, but you know. It's a game. And is there anything over here? Nope. Washroom. This is just the 2nd floor. Yeah, I don't think there's anything like important until the 3rd floor bathrooms, but trying to catch a ghost on the toilet, but that's just not working. Too quick. Just use it in a dash. Another document. Treasure hunt. I found out a new secret about the music teacher's hidden treasure. One of the paintings in the main building is said to have a key inside it that unlocks the room. I'm so close to winning this treasure hunt that I can almost taste it. Tranquilizer. Right there. Came to say hello. How's it going? Okay, well thanks for stopping by. I hope you have a good day. Oh, there's one island. My glass lens or whatever. So, want that. Well, I have lots of them. That makes me feel better. I don't remember what this is. I don't even know. Did I open that the first time I played there? I just noticed and I thought that was a lucky spot because I did not know where that was. But I'm like, did I miss something? And I noticed that on top. Locked. There we go. This part makes me feel bad, like with all the baby Every part the baby's in. Ooh. Use a stocking, climb items, collecting dust. Why can't I take the vase or vase? Document. Dusty stationery paper. To Ji-won Kim. Please forgive me for not saying goodbye in person. I'm sick, or I am being forced to leave all because of a sick rumor. Should you hear a rumor about me, please do not pay any attention to it. It's a story made up by people plotting against me. Once I leave, I'm sure you'll be bored because there will be no one left to entertain your ridiculous theories and ideas. For me, I'll be sad because there will be no one to understand my world of art. To ease the sadness of saying goodbye, I leave you a farewell gift. It's my painting of you holding your first art piece. I think you said you created that piece to hide something important, right? Anyways, I wish you good health and good luck in the future. There's that clay doll we'll have to get and do all those interesting things. So, I guess that's all I can go for over here. I bet I'm running. Oh. Yeah, this. I guess I shouldn't have run, but hopefully he doesn't go to the stairs because that's where I need to go. I think that's where he was anyway, so. Oh my goodness, maybe it's a good thing. Where is... Okay. Nope. Just gonna wait a sec. It seems faster. Because on the 3rd floor there's some stuff I need to get. Furniture just being dragged. Pretty sure those codes I wrote down are right, but maybe it's because I tried to put it in without exploring first. One of them must be right, because it's supposed to be... Oh, thank you for the lurk! Red 5 standing by. I appreciate it. I shall try to lurk in return. Try to do that if I can. Spread the lurk love. Oh, awesome. So we got another pen. And this is the girls' bathroom on the 3rd floor. Perfect. And what else is in here? Probably not too much. Can't get that one open. Oh. Oh, okay, it's just the pipes. Thought there was something like sticking out from it. maybe that you could grab. Nope. In the boys' bathroom. So our first cubicle on the toilet. There's supposed to be something. Oh, wait. Just a weight inside the toilet. Nice. Because I think the weights we're supposed to use, there's like a scale or something, but I could only look at it when I played last time. I did get some of the weights, but I don't know, maybe I didn't get them. Maybe you have to get all of them or something to be able to interact with it. Oh, freak! Why did he just randomly come? Oh, did I run? Maybe I ran and I wasn't paying attention. That is highly possible. Because I am special like that. Yeah, I don't know, I feel like I'm doing way better for this playthrough though. The first time, some of it was embarrassing. Like, and I feel like I have a better layout knowing where things are in the game than when I played before. Which is nice. Because I wasted so much time. Oh, crap. Sorry, I hiccuped. I hope that wasn't too loud. So maybe I don't hear his keys anymore. I want to go over here though. Well, actually, I don't think I can. I don't have any of those keys, I don't think, right now. Let's just look. Which one's a music room? Okay, there's a squeaky spot on the floor. Come on. I don't think I had to. Oh, there we go. I didn't remember having to go over it that much. One-sided love. Yeon-sun, a junior in high school, was happy to attend school lately because of the new Korean language teacher, tall and handsome. The new teacher also had a great personality. He never yelled or got mad at his students. During his lessons, he always stayed calm. Young-sun felt her heart race when the teacher complimented her on her writing. The teacher even noticed when she recently changed her glasses and told her that the new glasses suited her well. Just thinking about him made Yeon-sun jittery with happiness. Yeon-sun was really an average student. In fact, it would be more accurate to say that she was below average. She wasn't pretty or cute, nor was she good at academics or sports. She also gained weight in the last few years, and even her mother would nag about her losing some weight. She wasn't popular among her friends, and she was not particularly adored by teachers either. She was just a quiet student, always there in her same spot. That was how people around her would define her. Yeon-sun, too, knew that she was no one special and tried to keep her crush to herself. But as time passed on, she could not hold her feelings inside. She didn't even expect to date her crush or anything. She only just wanted to let him know how she felt about him. Yeon-sun worked up her courage and wrote an earnest letter. Next day, right before the Korean language class started, she secretly placed her love letter inside the attendance sheet. She could not dare to give her letter to him in person. As the time reached closer for the class to begin, her heartbeat went faster and faster. Finally, the bell rang and the class began, but the teacher who came through the door was not the Korean language teacher, it was the gym teacher, who she disliked the most. He said that because the Korean language teacher is running late, he will be supervising the class. Young Sun felt a cold sweat. Many things raced through her mind. Would he call it attendance? Would he find my letter? If he did, would he just pretend he didn't see it? But the reality she faced was harsh. The gym teacher opened up the attendance sheet, found Yan Sun's letter, and read it out loud to the whole class. The classroom soon filled with the snickering and jeering of kids. The gym teacher then openly mocked her that even the fat, ugly kid yearns love just like everyone else. The disgusted looks and sneering from the class made her scared. That's me. She felt as if she had fallen into hell, surrounded by demons. Right at that moment, the Korean language teacher entered the classroom. To Yan Sun, he seemed like her savior. He was confused by the strange vibe in the classroom. The gym teacher, getting such a kick out of his situation, handed Young Sun's letter to him. Young Sun looked at him and hoped that he would calm the situation down and make things right. The Korean language teacher finished reading the letter and turned to see Young Sun. His face was twisted by a mixture of disgust, annoyance, and anger. It was as if he was looking at a repulsive insect. Her embarrassment and the sense of betrayal was too great. She killed herself that night in the school, but nobody spoke on why she really killed herself. That's really mean. Really mean. Oh my goodness, there's another one. So got that and that. Find my body for me. The weather was so hot that it made it hard to breathe, and the cicadas would not stop chirping. The foreman in charge of construction to connect the new building to the old found everything irritating. In his opinion, it was a pointless project, but he wasn't going to complain since it was paid work. The sun blazed even hotter after lunch, and heat waves rose off the asphalt. The workers protested that it was too hot to work. The foreman was both jealous and spiteful of the brash attitudes of the workers. However, he agreed it was too hot to work. The foreman ordered his workers to take a break. No progress was being made anyways, and if a worker happened to get heat stroke, it would just make matters worse. Everyone found a spot in the shade and slept soundly. Then something happened while everyone was deep in sleep. A loud cracking sound echoed around the campus. It sounded like the scaffolding had crashed through the safety net. Still drowsy from their nap, the workers paid no attention to it and went back to sleep. Great workers, eh? It was a different matter for the foreman. If there was indeed a problem with the safety net, it would be his responsibility. He yelled at his workers to check out the safety net, but they pretended like they didn't hear him. Annoyed, the foreman realized that he had to check it out himself. The workers, who were debating whether to get up or not, were glad that the foreman had left without them. Suddenly the foreman yelled, and then was cut off, leaving an eerie silence. The workers jumped up and rushed to the foreman. The foreman was frozen in shock, staring at a terrible sight. Where the scaffolding had fallen through the safety net was the dead body of a woman. The woman's corpse had no head. The foreman and the workers instantly recognized the dead woman as someone who worked in a local restaurant. From the top stump of her neck, dark red blood was spewing out, soaking into the ground. The foreman and the workers kept their mouths shut and moved quickly. It was the first time they had worked together so harmoniously. Despite searching everywhere, they could not find the missing head. In the end, they buried the body in cement and sent it to a waste facility. It seemed like they did a perfect job covering up what had happened. No one would ever know what happened aside from themselves. For some reason, though, strange accidents kept on happening after the incident. Workers were injured much more frequently than before. This slowed progress on construction, and rumors spread about the workers that there was a ghost at the site. The foreman fumed with anger and ordered his men to keep their mouths shut. Then, a pulley fell from the 4th floor and crushed a worker to death. While his body had been mangled by the pulley, his head was strangely unharmed. The foreman became terrified and decided to turn himself into the police. Even then, rumors persisted that a floating head could sometimes be seen. Eventually, the construction work was completed despite the slow progress. It's good he turned himself in. When the school reopened after summer break, they were shocked to find the dead woman's head in the garden. They said that the head looked as if it had just been cut off the body, despite the fact that it had been out in the heat of the summer for weeks. Okay, so we'll head on back. Because, yeah, I can't get into any of these rooms right now anyway. Now to save the game. It's hard. Let's save over that one. Please don't be up here, janitor. Oh, there's a coin. It didn't shine. I almost missed it. Nothing. I feel like that one jump scare is gonna come out. The faint hollow one. What room is this? Biology lab. Oh, right here. Competitive spirit. I wonder if I got this one, because I don't know. Kyung Hee's father passed away when she was young, so her family struggled with money. Her family expected her to go to a vocational high school and started making money as soon as possible. Oh, and start making money as soon as possible. Kyung Hee, however, had a different idea. To her, studying hard and getting into a good college was the only chance they had at escaping poverty. So, against her family's wishes, she decided to attend a regular high school. In high school, Kyung Hee stayed true to her goal of studying hard. Her grades were so excellent that she became one of the top students in the prestigious Y High School. For her, however, it was not enough. No matter how hard she tried, she just couldn't beat the student in first place. The number one student was a cheerful girl named Se-yeon. She had always been popular because of her smart and kind nature. It was said her father was a top government official. Maybe that explained how Se-yeon could be so confident and positive all the time. Kyung Hee had never once seen her study. She only ever saw her laughing with her friends. In spite of this, Se-yeon always had better grades than her. When does she study? Kyung Hee wondered. She decided that Se-yeon must be getting very expensive private tutoring. Kyung Hee chewed on her nails out of anxiety. She felt as if she and her family would be doomed to live in poverty forever if she didn't figure out a way to beat Se-yeon and become the top student. So she threw herself into her studies more ever before. She hardly slept and studied so hard that she felt like her eyes would bore a hole through her textbooks. As time passed, dark circles formed under her eyes. Finally, the exam that she had prepared so much for was over. All her classmates complained that the exam was way too difficult. She sat back in her chair and smiled, believing that she had aced it. I will finally beat her this time. Kyung Hee closed her eyes and could already imagine Se-yeon's tearful face. At last the day they would receive their report cards came. The room was filled with varying reactions to the report cards. Some were crying, some were relieved, and some just didn't care. Kyung Hee looked at her report card with confidence, then her face twisted in shock. Second place. On the report card it was written that she scored second best again. She turned to look at Se-yeon and saw her smiling brightly with her friends. she had lost to her again. Kyung-hee was so stunned after this that she could not focus during any of her classes. Only one thing filled her mind, and that was Se-yeon. How the hell could she beat me every time? It must be the expensive private lessons, but I don't have that kind of luxury. This means I could never beat her. It's over now. We will just have to live in poverty forever. Kyung-hee, from the trauma of her stress, developed a mental disorder and ended up killing herself. A rumor spread after her death that a ghost had begun to appear in the library. It is said that if you remain in the library to study until midnight, a girl will glare at you with her chin resting on her hands before suddenly disappearing. So I wonder if we can get a jump scare from that. Does it get blown out by something? No. Just turns off. Preserve spider. Okay, I think that's all that's in this one. And I'm gonna have to end the stream. So I'm gonna go back and save. I didn't do a whole bunch between the last point of saving, but you know, I read the stories and stuff. Oh damn. I forgot there's no save point. Damn! Oh! Damn! No! Don't let me die. Frig. They do a lot more damage in this. Okay. So, I'll wait till the janitor goes out, then I'll save. Because I'm pretty sure this is the floor where the save point is anyway. Once he screws off. We made some progress anyway. Found well, a lot of ghost stories. But I think they were like all the same ones that I've already gotten. I wonder if for the typewriter if I think I have to get one more of the buttons, but or keys, whatever you want to call them. But that's in like it's in the actual room. Yep, that's right, there's a save point here. So I'll just save over that. Okay. Anyway. Thanks for everyone, you know, who stopped by the stream. I appreciate it. And have a good Friday the 13th. Don't do anything crazy. And I'm probably going to stream. I don't know if I'll stream Saturday. I'll do an announcement, but the next time I'm going to stream is probably Monday or Tuesday. But I'll do like the little feed announcement that I always do. 'Cause yeah, I can't stream any Saturdays, which is in my schedule thing. I don't really have like a schedule, but I'm going to stream around 7 p.m. EDT whenever I can. So yeah, thanks for stopping by, and I'll see ya. See ya.